All right, let's take you now to the Constitutional Court. This is the location of the EFF. The party is marching or has marched to the Constitutional Court in Braamfontein this morning, demanding the long-awaited Phala Phala judgment. The case was heard in November last year, but a ruling has not yet been delivered. Just looking on the corner of my eyes, I can see that EFF leader Julius Malema is currently addressing those assembled. Let's listen in.
We are coming here to demand that there must be the release of the Phala Phala judgment. If they are used to business as usual, it's not going to be business as usual. The EFF is here to make sure that everybody does his or her job. The lower courts, the high courts, are demanded that once they've heard the matter and concluded the matter, they must release their judgment within 3 months. Those are the standards that this court has set for the lower court. How do you say those who fall under you, after 3 months they must release judgment when the matter is concluded? But you can take the whole year. If you say the lower ones can take 3 months, you must take 2 months to show them that you are leading by example and they must follow your example. Justice delayed is justice denied. 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 Justice is justice denied. Justice is justice denied. Come on down. Come on down. In your fast, in your fast. I see your fast, in your. I see your fast.
All right, live visuals there from the Constitutional Court, where EFF leaders have now started with a musical item, wanting members congregated there to join them in song. At the heart of this protest today, of course, being the Phala Phala judgment. It's called the hashtag Phala Phala Judgment March, where they have indicated that they brought the matter on review in November 26. This was 2024, and it's exactly a year since. It's the 28th of November, being just a little over just that year. But the economic freedom fighters announcing this plan specifically to demand, at least announcing the plans to march, demanding the release of that long-awaited judgment. As you would have heard the EFF leader Julius Malema saying, the standard that has been set by the Constitutional Court as the apex court was that the lower courts must conclude their judgments within 90 days, that being 3 months. So they stating that as the apex court, most certainly they should be held to the same standard, that a year is far too long for them to withhold a judgment. Now, the party, as you see there, according to the EFF, when that matter was heard on review, it was essentially about, or at least challenging, the panel report that was not adopted by Parliament. So for them, they had always held the view that the posture or position that Parliament should have taken was to adopt that panel report that found that there was prima facie evidence of at least a matter that the President would have had to account, or at least give further explanations as to what happened at the Phala Phala farm.